Okay, everyone, next video, I have decided I'm gonna go ahead and change out my cabin air filter. I'm not sure that it's ever been changed out since I've owned it. I mean, it's been into the dealer a couple of times for various things, but my engine bay was pretty dirty, so I decided to look in here, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll do a little bit of engine detailing. And when I looked up under here at where my cabin filter goes, it's just filthy back there on that firewall, and I was like, ugh, that thing's probably nasty. So basically I need to remove these, or flip these 3 clips. There's a third one over here somewhere, right there maybe. Anyway, there should be 3 clips on there. Maybe there's not anymore, but in any case, you can see that little opening right there. And so once I get that off, I'm gonna have to move these 2 dry sump lines out of the way, and then the filter should just pop out. So give me a second, and I'm gonna try to get these lines off because I don't think I can pop them off one-handed. I'm not that strong. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have managed to disconnect my 2 dry sump oil lines and managed to figure out my clips before I broke both of them. So I'm going to clean those up a little bit. I accidentally broke that, didn't know my own strength, but you push them in, not pull them out, just for the other C7 people. So now the lighting is not great. So now you can see this is the covering. So you just pop it out of there. You can see how dusty and dirty it is. Pull that out of there. It's filthy, so I'll go clean that up. And then now you can see my actual filter in there. They are directional, so make sure that when you put them in, you go with the airflow. I'm told this is the hardest part. It's just trying to get the filter. Just have to get to the edge and somehow niggle it out over this crap. And you can see a bunch of dust just fell out of there, and ew, yeah. So lots of, hold on here, lots of hair and debris and crap in here. The lights, maybe it's a little better, but yeah, that definitely needed to be replaced. That's gross. So in any case, this one, which looks like it was probably a Fram air filter based on the F. I don't see any other markings, but I went with STP just because that was the only one they had. I went to AutoZone and that's what they had. So anyway, that was me getting it out of there, and we'll kind of go from there. So here's the cabin filter. Looks just like the old one. So this one's an STP. There, it has the airflow markings the way it should, and at least has the STP logo, so now we know what kind of filter. I did try to get the filter that also has the impregnated carbon, which is, I think, probably what the other one had, maybe why it was a little bit darker on top of being dirty. Unfortunately, my local store didn't have it, so I'm stuck with a regular one. So let me get this thing unwrapped, and then I will do the video of trying to get it back in. Thanks. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and insert the filter. Make sure that your airflow is going the right way. So the airflow in this case is going to be coming in here and going down. So you need to flip the filter and make sure it goes in. And we have to clear all those lines. Get our corner underneath this clip that keeps trying to fall down in my way. Get the corners lined up. Clip would quit falling. It should just go right in. So that corner is there. That little clip keeps trying to get caught in the thing. So there's what it looks like, and then you just kind of work it in there. Just kind of, there we go, popped into place. Looks pretty good there. Looks pretty good there. So I think we're done. So there's that. You just get it back into place again. Flip the clips down. In my case, I only have two. One clip, two clips. So now the filter's in there, and we just need to move these back into place. Quick connect lines, snap those back there. Snap this one right there. It's on there. Good. Don't break the clips like I did. Make sure they're all the way on. And there we go. Cabin filter installed and cleaned. And this is why it's worth it to clean your cabin filter. I mean, this cabin filter was $20, $19.99. Flies, pollen, just random dirt, and I accidentally flipped mine upside down and dumped half of the stuff on my floor, my shop floor here, and this is still what's left in here. I mean, it's just disgusting. So I thought maybe this was the carbon impregnated, but the edges are white, just like my new one, which means that this was a completely white filter. No idea when the last time it was changed, but really glad I went ahead and spent the whole $20 to change this thing out today. So the new filter is in. You know, this was the first time for me doing it, and it took me maybe 5 minutes. And the longest part of that was just me trying to get those quick releases to unsnap without me breaking them, even though I did break one. And now I'm going to spend a little time detailing my engine. It's pretty dusty and dirty in there. And at some point today, I need to take that intake scoop off so that I can get to my Haltech air filter, which is probably a K&N under there, I don't know. But it is held in place with some bolts. So I have to undo some bolts over there and then undo some bolts here and here. And I have to move this thing out of the way, which means I have to undo my intake my intake tunnel as well, to get all this stuff out, just so I can get to my air filter. So, but it needs to be cleaned. I know I haven't cleaned it, and if I haven't cleaned it, I know nobody has cleaned it. So it's probably pretty dirty. I'm hoping it's a K&N. It should be if the Haltech intake is on there. So that's the next project, and I will be cleaning stuff as I go.